Minecraft, Minecraft. I love
Minecraft
Minecraft.
Live is now minutes away. Before we jump into the show, let's celebrate some of the people who make the Minecraft community more creative, fun, and inspiring.
Minecraft. Minecraft. I love Minecraft.
Este survival es increíble, o sea.
He's incredible.
No.
I know this
I've got
voice.
slowness now,
Oh,
perfect.
you just sound like every Minecraft YouTuber.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I should have figured that.
Wait, let me just share the link if anyone wants it. Okay. Ignore Lily Allen 22 and ChatGPT. I didn't have time to ask it to make a Minecraft parody. Minecraft. I know it's black. It's because there's stuff in the front of it. Discord is opening. Minecraft.
Okay, hvad siger I til, at vi gør det her? Så, hvad sker der? Se, det flyver rundt.
I'm just gonna send it to the one person.
It was about to
Don't-
say it was way easier
Come on.
than expected.
Come on. Where's Minecraft?
Okay, I feel like if
Where's
we
my-
were
where's
hidden in Ancient
Minecraft?
City, that we would have fallen into it already.
Give me the Minecraft. He doesn't know. He doesn't know Ancient Cities generated -51 Y level every time. He doesn't know.
I'm done.
That's actually gaming. Dude, Bedrock is kind of like it's buggy as hell, but the tools for like making shit are nuts.
I'm not dying on my first day. I'm not dying on my first day. I'm not dying on my first day. Oh my god. If he doesn't want cake,
Does full screen work? Yes. Minecraft. The subtitles are part of the video. They're embedded in.
I'm trying. Wait a second.
Fucking.
We've been had. Can I like crawl? Oh, what was that? Is that how I'm supposed to do that?
No, but I'm gonna just let it happen.
I'm over here,
Minecraft. Where does this cape from? The Enderman cape? That's from Minecon, right?
What are you making?
The music is too loud. Sauce.
Oh yeah, those are mine. I was trying to catch some of them.
I'm a little bit of a gamer. That's what they say. Now I can never get hurt again.
22 seconds. Give me the pail. Give me the. That is actually. Oh shit! RT game. Give us the Minecraft, give us the pail, give us the creaking, give us the bundle, give us the bravery, give us the everything. Is Minecraft 1.22 or 1.20.1.2.21? Because work in progress and early builds are subject to change. Yes. No fucking. Playing chicken to Minecraft. That's incredible. Also, that's fucking Vivian's clothes. Vivian's a white alpaca, but that's the Vivian's clothes.
Welcome to Minecraft Live 2024.
Where are you?
Coming to you from the home of Minecraft here at our office in Stockholm, Sweden.
Oh, that's actually kind of sick that they like actually did the 3D thing. That's horrifying. Why the fuck they have a?
We've got a fun show.
That probably
for you.
is
The
Mojang
latest
Studios,
and
right?
greatest Things coming to the world of Minecraft.
This
A
seems
brand
like
new, never
an
before seen
ad.
game drop,
This is like a
inside
one of
info
those.
directly from our team, and a sneak peek
Let
into
me
the
let me
wider world
turn
of
this on.
Minecraft.
Yes.
including some exclusive insight into our
This looks like
everything we'll show you for vanilla
an
Minecraft
edited
is
footage of a
coming
bear
very soon.
kind of thing,
In fact,
where
we'll
like
be
it's about to
playing
go
it
to
in the
shit
next
and
few
like people are
months.
gonna die.
The community has
And, like, a
always
monster
been
is
at the
gonna
heart of
be-
Minecraft. Your creativity and passion
That was
for
not a
15
sniffer.
years and counting inspires us to create, both inside and outside of our games. Thinking back to those early days, even the official Minecraft game
Is that a
trailer
fucking
was
reindeer?
made by the community. When I first started playing Minecraft in 2010, this wonderful community-made video was one of the first things I ever saw about the game.
The trailer was
Whenever
community
I
made?
rewatch it, I think back to my first moments playing and how this game has changed so many lives, including mine.
Let's go to a place where everything is made of
Really?
blocks.
I thought this was just like Mojang.
The only limit is your imagination. Let's go wherever you want to go. Climb the tallest mountains. Venture down to the darkest caves. Build anything you want.
Dude, is this Minecraft?
Day or night. Rain
Something
or
about
shine,
like how
'cause this is the most
how, like-
significant sandbox
how
you've
like
ever set foot in.
straight the lines of the old
Build a
planks were.
majestic castle.
They have a different
Build a
vibe.
machine,
Also the
or
stone.
take a ride on a roller coaster. Play with friends. Build your own little community. Protect yourself.
The gravel
with
looked like
strong
shit though.
armor that you can craft,
And another egg.
and fight off the dangers of the night. No one can tell you what you can or cannot do. With no rules to follow. This adventure, it's up to you.
Minecraft. Are they gonna remake the trailer?
That trailer really brings back memories.
This is so like
Come so far
ominous.
making
The
Minecraft
way
stay in
like
the same
they're
place.
framed and like the
We have now
camera.
celebrated Minecraft's 15-year
It really
anniversary.
looks like something
It's been an incredible
horrifying is about to happen.
A few highlights are the Tricky Trials update, Marketplace Summer Celebration, and MLK
Markiplier?
Championships. I started working on Minecraft and Minecraft-related projects nearly 14 years ago. At first, I was coding back when Mojang had a small apartment-turned office here in Stockholm. Now I'm
Mojang.
Mojang's Chief Creative Officer, and I try my best to help all our teams to create the greatest Minecraft experiences.
Minecraft?
The world of
Duck?
Minecraft is still growing in many ways, and you might wonder how it's possible for us to explore so many stories
many
and
ways.
interpretations of the universe. The
Fucking
truth is
Northern
that
Lion
our
has
community
irreversibly
has
changed
been
my
doing this.
vocabulary.
Every player has their own story
There are
to
some
tell,
sentences
and
just
their
like I
own take of
can't,
what
I
Minecraft
just
is.
can't hear them
We
anymore.
take
Why
inspiration
is
in
that?
creativity when
Who the
we
fuck
explore new
used
fields.
like gold
Minecraft
R?
Legends told the story of the Arch Illager.
It does not
and
look
Minecraft
good
Legends
on the
go back in
road.
time and let you lead mobs into battle with a piglin invasion. Today you'll hear
Back in
about
time?
some of the upcoming ways we're telling stories beyond our games and exploring more interpretations of what Minecraft can be. Soon we'll get to see the world of Minecraft brought to life on the big screen thanks to our upcoming film, a Minecraft movie.
Our
I had the
Minecraft
opportunity
movie.
to travel all the way to New Zealand and finally see the production firsthand. It's one example of how Minecraft is growing in entertainment, but at the heart of it all is still the game. The teams working on Minecraft are ambitious and want to create the best tools and technologies that will help us and creators to make more Minecraft stories.
I thought that was someone else. I'm not gonna say who I thought that was.
Tremendous job with Tricky Trials. Now we're planning to have a change of pace in terms of releasing new features.
I'm aware.
Earlier this year, they released the Armored Paws
They?
Pro, which included the Armadillo and new Wolf variants.
Who's they?
And the ambition
There
is
is
to
no
continue to
they.
drop more feature nuggets more frequently. These more regular updates will replace the yearly summer update that you might be used to.
Yes.
This will also allow us to consider long-term improvements to ensure we can build Minecraft for the long run. When we expand into new areas, our primary creative principle is that it starts with vanilla. Because, just as the trailer
What do you mean it
saw,
starts with vanilla?
that is what brought us here, and it's
What does that
still our
mean?
favorite game for 15 years and counting. You can rely on us that our dedication will last another 15 and more.
What does that mean it starts with vanilla? Also jump scare? This is made by actual Lena Raine, right? It does have Lena Raine's
Hello
vibe.
everyone, I
hope you all are well.
This
As
is so
mentioned,
ominous.
We in the core game team are working on drops.
Is anyone
and
seeing what I'm
today We
seeing?
are excited to show you 2 of them that we have been working on, and both of them will release within the next few months.
2 drops?
A
Alright.
little bit later in the show, we will, for the first time, show you a completely new drop that adds a
Okay.
new biome with
Mhm.
its own unique mood. But before that,
It sounds
we would love
spooky
to
and
start
sad.
with our next
The
drop.
the Pale Garden.
Combination
The
of two
Pale
things
Garden.
Many of you have been wishing for. It's hardcore mode in Bedrock and bundles. And
How
we
are you
call
gonna
it
give
Bundles
insights
of Bravery. And we
How are you
two
gonna give
amazing team
insights
members that will
on
show more.
on hardcore mode? What is there to say?
Hardcore mode is your traditional Minecraft experience, except with 1 life to live.
There it is, and it's locked on hard. You explained it.
Hardcore mode brings back that feeling of the first time that you play Minecraft, because everything is new, everything is dangerous, but now your entire playthrough, everything is dangerous all the time, and that adds to the level of excitement.
The
that you
cinematography
have for
just
everything that
makes
you
me
do.
so.
Everything is new, everything is scarier, because you can't afford to make any of those mistakes. In Java and in Bedrock, we have a very different menu experience for getting into hardcore mode. So in Bedrock, we have this nice little toggle that you flip that says, I want to play this in hardcore mode. But my favorite part is that in the corner where you have your little
Yes,
image of your
I'm
world
aware.
that you're about to join, a little outline appears, and then the hardcore heart like starts to pulse.
Yeah,
there.
this is
So
very
you know
like
that you're gonna have a
minor
very difficult
things.
experience in front of you. When you've been playing Minecraft for a long time, you get into a routine. And
Like, I
you
think
do
options-
things on the regular that are just very normal for you. When you play hardcore mode, you have to break that routine and create an entirely new way to play that is maybe a little bit more risk averse, unless you want to play very often, very short bursts. But your experience is always going to be unique and very different because that 1 life to live changes the entire way that you play. We're super excited for you to try hardcore mode.
I've
and maybe
already
you'll feel
tried.
a little safer if you're able to bring those extra items with you in the new bundles.
Okay. But those are already finished too. So that's not like
Take 1.
that's not like much news, right?
We added bundles to help people pack more into their inventory. So in old versions of Minecraft, if you were digging a tunnel, you might end up with 64 blocks of cobblestone and it fits into 1 inventory slot. Today, if you dig that same tunnel, you're going to
So
get a lot of
ominous.
different blocks. Even if it's only 64 blocks in total, they're going to take a lot of inventory slots because
Also,
they
who's
don't
that?
stack together. A bundle
who was
lets you
that?
Pack those items together. A bundle will
Who is this?
end up with 64 blocks.
Matthew
of cobble.
Gatland, system.
When we first came up with the idea for the bundle, we wanted to make sure it was actually going to be useful. So we watched a
I've
whole
never
lot
heard of this
streams
person.
of players playing survival Minecraft. We waited until they opened their inventory and then we took a screenshot. Then we went through all these screenshots and we said, what could this player do if they had a bundle? What we found is that most people would be able to free up 8 inventory slots or more, which gave them a lot of room to carry
That is
more
pretty
of
good.
anything they wanted.
I think it's gonna help me because I'm the kind of player who just
main
like
advantage of using a
I have
bundle is that you can
2
go out for
books
longer.
in my inventory
you're
for
going
like
out on your
20 hours on end.
You can pack things into a bundle and have a lot more space in your inventory before it fills up and you have to come home again.
I think it's gonna help me.
There are a lot of creative ways to use bundles as well. You could create a gift for your friend.
Yeah,
buy a
but it,
bundle in their
like-
favorite color and give it
Wow.
to them with their favorite item.
Oh, that's in dev.
Bundles are also an interesting
That's an in-dev
roleplay
texture.
item, or it could be used in storytelling. The idea of having a little bag is just kind of inherently cute and fun.
Minkus?
Villager news. Breaking news! We interrupt this
I don't like
Minecraft
this
Live
mustache.
broadcast for a special report. There's been a monster sighting. Here's villager number 9. Thanks number 5. Villager number 15.
Is
here
it a
says there's
new-
monstrous creature right there in those woods. So, number 15, have you ever lied on the news before? What? I'm not lying. I was with my group and the monster, it got all of them. They're all gone. Maybe they just don't like you. You know, because of all the lies. What? That's ridiculous. I'm all right.
I like how they changed the style to fit the like bare bones thing. I think it looks better in animation.
Woods. Very well, but I must warn you. Those who enter there never return no. This is just the entrance, darling. The exit's over there.
All right, come on. Everybody keep their eyes peeled for
I
monsters.
mean, this is like very thematically.
It didn't look like any of those. All right, what did it look like? I couldn't
This is
see it
actually
clearly.
this is
We
very
can't
good.
trust
This is very high quality.
Convenient. Hey, wait. Does anyone feel like we're being watched? I hope so. We need the ratings. Did anybody hear that? Hear what? The creaking. I'd say it was more.
Okay, yeah.
Hey, wait.
Yeah, I know.
31. Is that XP? Ah! The monster got him! Oh no! It's happening again! Ah!
Those are all very good bits, but also that's the
XP and emeralds. And sign that says, I'm villager number 31, help me. I'm being attacked by a monster.
I like
Circumstantial at best. Let's move
the I can't speak while I'm hearing people speak. This is so. Let me lower the volume. Okay, I'll lower the volume. It's weird to like have the animation of like the theme of the update play before the devs actually talking about it.
He's a cartographer. Where's villager number 47? Hey, someone left a map in all this XP. Maybe there is a monster. There's no monster. Who said that? Ah! There is a monster. It's gonna get us. Villager number 5. It appears that a wave of hysteria has afflicted the group.
Yes, it's he's right behind you, isn't he?
The cameraman and I are going to run away now for unrelated reasons. Goodbye. Huh? Hey, what's behind that tree? Oh no, villager number 9.
Okay. Yes. Are we getting the actual mob now? Are we getting to see the mob creaking?
I guess we'll never know what caused this tragic chain of events, but it definitely wasn't a monster. Ah well, sorry for interrupting the show. Now back to Minecraft Live! Villager news.
Like that's Lena Rain. Like I know the actual song is Lena Rain, but like this is very much the style.
It's been a long time since I've
Every single time.
taken our time to assemble an incredible
Every single
to
time.
create an original, fun-filled take on the Minecraft universe.
Like,
From us at Mojang, our
it's certainly original.
and legendary, our talented director Jared Hess, and some amazing.
It's certainly original.
We're bringing Minecraft to the big screen in a way you've never seen before. All with the goal of authentically capturing the spirit of Minecraft.
But
by
does it?
working with people who play, love, and care about the game as
Does it capture the spirit of Minecraft?
Let's hear from some fellow Minecrafters and take a closer look at how we made this film.
Why is it? I just realized it's like zoomed in. Wait. Sources? Browser review? Why is it like zoomed in?
The director of a Minecraft movie.
Weird.
We're super excited to share some exclusive
Apologies.
information about how we made this movie. Man, to be able to celebrate that fun, amazing, creative spirit that is Minecraft, it was just like a dream come true.
We first started talking about making a movie, what is over a decade ago. We really wanted to honor the world. And then spending like 3 months in New Zealand on set, we've really enjoyed the journey. We thought a lot about what kind of movie to do, and we chose live action because it's not something that's been seen before on this scale.
Creators have made such
I
amazing
guess,
stories and short films and
but like
in the animation space, and it was like, oh, this is the chance for
you know it has to look good, right? That's like why you choose an art style.
Inside the Minecraft world, like how would I survive, and would I survive at all?
the idea of being human beings that are actually going into this cubic dimension of the overworld and how those characters are engaging in that space. And it just seemed like so much fun.
Everything is cubic, like everything is blocks.
We had just an absolutely amazing crew of talented artists. You know, our production designer, Grant Major, he was the production designer for the original Lord of the Rings trilogy. We also are working with Weta, and they all had their own personal relationship with the game.
So when they started
I-
designing and drawing,
Like whenever like they cut to like the assets of the movie, I'm always like, okay, this looks alright. But then when they put it together, it just looks so weird and like it just doesn't look right.
A Minecraft movie as opposed to the Minecraft movie. We have an ensemble of characters, these unlikely misfits that get thrown into this adventure into the overworld.
Like it just
experience a lot of that through one of our characters named Henry, who's a young man going through.
how often are they gonna slowly walk forward in the movie?
You know, I saw him on the page and I was like reading the script, like, oh wait, he's like, you know, a young kid hanging in his room, like building and making stuff. But that's what he is. He's like a maker and he's a creator. Such a big part of Minecraft has been the creator community and modding. So we thought that Henry, the Henry character, could represent basically the modder, the person who takes the vanilla game and tweaks it and adjusts it, and then he comes into the Minecraft world and he meets Steve, and Steve knows everything about vanilla Minecraft. We've always said that Steve isn't really a character.
Like
Steve is what you make him, right? Yeah. And
like okay, the concept is like interesting, but it just needs like, it seems like the entire vision like focuses so much on like the large scale that it really forgets to like actually defamiliarize yourself and take a look at what you're doing and be like, what is this? Like, what have we done here?
Figuring out crafting was super fun. When the game came out, there wasn't a recipe book, and people were like, "Wait, what happens if I put these things like that?" When Garrett's character and these new characters come into the world, they don't know the recipes, they don't know what to do.
The Jason Momoa character, Garrett, is a guy that was like a world championship video gamer in the late 1980s. And he kind of peaked then, but he's still stuck in the past. He's got a little bit of Arrested Development. He's holding on to that former glory.
We want to show you a short scene that shows Henry and Garrett and
I'm good. I don't need that. I'm alright.
And then Garrett tries to demonstrate his skills.
Yeah, and Garrett's the noob.
I'm alright.
It's a crafting table. Here's how.
That's a fucking Kyle Garden bit. It's like a fucking Kyle Garden TikTok. Wait. Wait a second. Kyle Garden, 1940s. That's a fucking Kyle Garden. That's exactly. Here. It's him. It's him. It's him. Let me fucking. Let's go back at this. It's the same fucking thing. But it's played straight. But that one's played straight.
So we scaled it down, and the scale's like 60 centimeters cubed, which is 2 feet by 2 feet by 2 feet. And then in the background and maybe in the foreground, we sometimes scaled it down a little bit, but we would always honor powers of 2 because we're programmers and we like powers of 2.
We had to honor what you experience in the game, but also make it work.
Yeah, like that's
different characters that are manipulating the environment.
Like that's
and throwing blocks.
an interesting idea.
For that, but still feel natural and organic to what make it.
That's an interesting idea, but look at this. Right? Look at this thing. This doesn't look right. That's the problem. Like the idea isn't enough if you can't get it to like look good. The speed is fucking horrifying. Please don't. Please.
The filmmakers are still hard at work
Please
on
don't.
the Minecraft movie and collaborating closely with us at Mojang, as well as listening to the community to continue to shape and craft the film in a way that's fresh and new, but still authentic to the spirit of the game. Look for more exciting updates soon.
What is this a new song? It's a new song, right?
Do you want to adventure through Minecraft biomes in real life?
No.
You may have your chance with Minecraft Experience Villager Rescue, our first real-world immersive experience where you'll get to journey through a Minecraft adventure in real life.
I'm not gonna be in the same hemisphere as this event.
Spawning in cities near
I'm like in the other side of the world.
Premise of Minecraft Experience. First thing is authenticity. Our goal is to make sure that it is truly authentic.
This looks better than the movie.
The second thing is
It is.
from which you can interact with the game.
I think, like, this is where they should use like those assets that they use in the movie, right? Because they look more interesting, like as a space you are in. Because like the point is to look surreal, and like if it looks off, it's already gonna look off. But and then like the movie should be like the OG art style with the flat colors and everything. But like this one uses the flat colors, which doesn't work because real life has texture. Like you're not gonna actually be able to make it look flat, so it's gonna look weird. And then in the movie,
The team has been really excited about the idea of adding a new biome, and we created
have they? You do that all the time. Oh no.
during daytime it's quiet, like
Mhm.
almost serene in the new pale garden.
That's not a garden. Oh no,
While you
the
might
leaks were
feel
true.
calm walking around in this forest, there's also an eerie mood. Something
Doesn't look very
isn't
gardeny.
quite right. Then, when darkness falls, you indeed feel another side of this place. Like the hanging moss shifts from being pretty to really spooky, and you realize that you're not alone. There's something lurking in the shadows.
So everything about this biome feels unfamiliar, and this is by design. We want you to feel a bit curious and scared. Like, what is this?
I
Why is it
like
scary
the
from where we are?
textures.
What do we need it for
I
the biome?
don't.
Like, a low visibility, and we've created the
I don't.
moss for this. This really inhibits like how much you can see and how far you can see, but you can still walk through it. So you're traversing through the forest.
Like
trying to
I
find
think
something,
the
but you don't know what will be behind
at a player scale, I will say like it looks nicer than. What's that called, by the way? Because it holds the item, right? Oh yeah, but you don't. Yeah.
Something weird's going on here.
I think the design of the blocks individually look good, but the biome itself.
I really like
I think like garden isn't a good name for it. I think like the overgrowth maybe.
spooky feelings.
Eerie indeed. And turns out there actually is something lurking in the shadows.
More. It's the creaking. Oh no, the leaks are real.
It's our
We're in the
first
worst
creature,
timeline.
and it's almost
I
it's
like the.
camouflaging in the pale garden. And
I like the asymmetric design.
see it except those like elusive eyes.
Yeah, and it also interacts with those trees, which is super fun.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Show you a block that it has a connection to.
When you
Oh, what the hell?
approach the creaking, you can
That's
actually
sick, actually.
It doesn't take any damage, and when you try to hit it, it points you somewhere in the canopies. That's where basically the creaking heart is, and that's what controls the mob.
That's actually pretty sick.
Of the Pale Garden
I like that.
and its inhabitants is that there's a lot of contrast from the rest of the world. So when we made the creaking,
Its
we also
inhabitants?
wanted it to feel unfamiliar. familiar and different from other mobs.
Yeah, I like how it just stands there.
Or asymmetric to really go on this point
I
of
don't like the walkie animation. This is so fucking goofy.
The creaking doesn't exist on its own. It's more of like a puppet of the new block, the creaking heart.
So the creaking heart and its creaking.
Then why
puppet,
is the?
really comes with a new combat,
It should be.
challenge or combat mechanic. Both in
Oh,
which
it's just.
you need to decide
That's kind of cool. I like how it just like disappears.
kill the creaking, and also of course that the creaking only moves when you look away.
So don't blink.
I really like the sandboxiness of the creaking heart. So if I use Silk Touch, you obtain it and then you can place it anywhere you want in the Minecraft world. So if you want to be as evil as the creaking heart itself, you can place it and make your friends really terrified.
That's kind of cool. I like that.
To embrace
I like that you can like have a hostile mob, but that you can just like not kill and put it like in an obsidian box somewhere.
blocks that surround you, that will make it
But I think like
your experience for the
I think the idea needs more time in the oven.
with the silence and the contrast of the silence and the sounds. So to make creaking, I gathered a lot of creaky stuff that will make creaky sounds. Obviously, the biggest thing would be to gather wood and twigs and stuff like that, dead leaves to get rustling and creaking. But I also recorded salty sticks, the Swedish snack. I think it's Swedish. And one of the biggest part actually of the sound is my
Those are new.
creaking, dragging against
Oh.
the floor, and also a chair.
We can't hear it. You put pig step on top of the song.
Bit like bones, maybe, when the mob is walking. So it's a
What do you mean by teeth? Oh, okay. So we wanted to make the biome very gray to give this very eerie.
Yeah, I think it looks very spooky, but like again, it's like the blocks individually.
Going to be a white colored wood set, and this is something that players have wanted for a long time.
Like yeah, individually they look very interesting, but
People paint
when they're put the way they're put together in the world.
and that will be exciting for a lot of players to actually represent themselves.
And then we also have like the hanging moss, and you can bone wheel it, so it's renewable. And so I think like just bringing it as well, and maybe put it in a greenhouse and things hang from the roof, or like a wild garden, something.
Yeah, but that's an actual garden.
Yeah, and it's also a really unique carpet moss because it also spreads all over the sides of the block.
Oh, that's sick. I like that one. That's cool. I like
We
that.
look for a lot of inspiration, so we
That one's really
all these
cool.
kind of different forests all over the world. A tree
Yeah,
of
that's what I'm
trees,
saying. Like individually, the
like because it's very hanging. There's a lot of like drape.
individually, like the ideas are really nice. I just think the biome needs more work.
Then we looked at like
And like the creaking is a very interesting idea for the mob, but I think it needs more. It needs to have more juice added to it. Forgot to turn back the
trees. And it was a little
captions.
bit more versatile and flexible to use in the biome, and could also be used as like building blocks.
Yeah, I think it is very spooky. That's not spooky music. It's.
We are super excited to see what you do.
I guess it is kind of spooky.
Game drop.
We want to create connections between features because the Minecraft world is an ecosystem, and we really want it to feel like that. And the creaking heart
Also, I like the idea of.
is a new way of creating.
I really like the idea of like overworld, like surface,
It's actually
spooky
coming to
biomes.
snapshots, previews, and betas very soon. So soon you can all try it out.
Villager number 9 here! Sorry for interrupting again, but villager number 15 and I have just escaped from the spooky forest. And I'd just like to state, like I said earlier, that I was right. There is in fact a monster in the woods that looks like wood and sounds like wood. What? That's a lie! You didn't believe that at all! Many didn't believe me. But in my heroic foray into the spooky forest, I, villager number 9, single-handedly discovered the creature that I shall now name the Crunching. It's called a creaking. They literally just said its name. Maybe I should go into monster hunting. I'm clearly very good at it. Villager number 9, Monster Hunter. It's got a nice ring to it. Well, sorry to interrupt the show again. Now back to Minecraft.
Those animations are more interesting.
Stick around with us for the first ever playthrough of the Pale Garden in our after show.
The leaks were real.
Our developers will take
It's
us on a
Jover.
deeper dive through the new game drops.
Those leaks I really hoped weren't real.
Biome together. These new game drops can be played in betas and snapshots soon, and will release to everyone in the next few months. We hope you're as excited as us about everything happening in the world of Minecraft.
I hope they change the
Minecraft wouldn't be what
the
it
art
is
design of the
today
thing.
without all of you. From all of us at Mojang Studios, a huge thank you.
Game footage includes work in progress material in order modes. It's subject to change. We don't need to. We didn't cut to ads. This is. What's this, Nickelodeon?
We're excited you're joining
In
us
like
for an after show where we're gonna
2011?
dive into the next game drop with a bunch of people from the team, like this guy right here.
Yeah, I'm Marco. I'm a gameplay engineer working on the Bedrock side of things.
Or a gameplay engineer, a gameplay developer.
And my name is
Don't
Anna,
lie to me.
and I'm the producer who worked on this
Are
game.
you a producer or a senior producer? How deep do the lies go?
Yes, and you did not work on this game drop.
I did not.
We're gonna drop you into the game and then just see how you do, yes.
Looking forward to it.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna jump into the game. We have a bunch of different things we're gonna play through, and the first thing we're gonna start with is, don't worry, the Pale Garden in the daytime. So Jens and Anna will be the first to start playing.
Let's go.
Okay. So
Do you know mobs spawn on the?
Getting there.
Oh,
and yeah,
okay.
here we are.
Do you know mobs spawn on the Pale Garden?
Pale Garden, definitely. Yeah, we wanted to go for a look which is eerie, more than.
Oh
spooky.
no.
We didn't want this place to be terrifying, but
Yeah.
we wanted to play.
Yeah, that's the screenshot.
Something wrong, especially when you contrast this with other biomes like the dark forest, right? The dark forest is really similar, but like. Yeah, it feels like something is wrong here. It make it it become pale. There is all this new vegetation, so you get the contrast.
yeah, I love how it's just all of a sudden.
Yeah,
you
it's
go
gotta
from this,
like.
bright contrasty world
I-
to like desaturated as soon as you.
I-
walk
I-
in,
I
and the
think-
sky is, like,
Yes.
gray.
I think
Yeah,
like.
yeah, yeah. Then there's
I like the gray sky. That's
there's,
cool.
Some eerie sounds playing.
Oh, there is.
So yeah, it's really unique atmosphere.
Anna, are you bone mealing it?
I am.
Yeah, that's the pale moss. It's a new family of moss that we are adding. So we have the hanging one, but also the block, the carpet, and
Can you climb? It doesn't sound like it because it didn't get slower.
And the white moss, and we kind of blended them into a unique block.
I
Yeah.
feel like builders will really like design their world in super cool ways.
I think they need to look like.
The moss carpet is really fun because when you place it,
Ooh, so it's actually a.
to neighboring blocks up to 2 blocks.
So it's actually like a
Really
feature.
cool. And
It's
in the
not
wood
like
set, we're gonna
just a
see
texture
whole
thing.
Village built.
All right.
But it's really nice to have that like white,
Mhm.
gray
Yeah.
color scheme. Okay, let's look at a creaking before we have to take one on because we're in creative mode, so probably a good time to see it up close. It really, okay, you can immediately tell how it will blend in with the trees
Yeah, yeah.
and the biome. Since right now I'm like, wait,
Yeah, where is it?
yeah.
But yeah, like from if you're not seeing the eyes and the eyes only turn on some occasions, it's really.
Oh, sometimes the eyes are off.
And imagine like this
Alright.
at night, you are in this forest by yourself, and yeah, you hear some noises, and then you start to see a silhouette in the distance. It's really something. It behaves a bit differently in creative mob.
Does it just stand there?
You can actually kill it.
Oh,
instead of
right, of
Survival
course.
is, yeah. Because
Well, can you spawn another one?
Go on.
Jens, was that you?
I think we both did it.
You're like on
Yeah,
command.
you don't have to ask us
Kill.
twice.
Sounds like a cue.
Yeah, exactly. Poof.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's really cool how not only is it tree-like.
Yeah,
but
I like
also
the design.
these, like,
I like the mob
the
design is
leaves
cool.
Feel like they're roots in the the
Yes.
ground.
Yeah, and you like.
I like the
it's
gamer
rooted.
posture.
If you try to push it, you can't because it's rooted in the ground. And,
He said push, not kill, just so we're all
making sure.
That's
so I
cool.
really want
I
to
like that.
design this thing, which is,
Yeah, the design is nice. I think the like larger scale.
part of the block is connected to it.
I think the larger scale art direction like needs a little bit more tweaking. Like maybe make the entire ground like in the same way that like in the mangrove forest.
even with the moss.
The
Okay.
the ground is like
Jens,
different.
Are you feeling ready? Because
The whole
now
ground
you're
is
gonna
different.
take one on,
In the pale garden,
outside of
like
this
the whole
nice,
ground could
safe
maybe like
pale
be the moss.
Absolutely, I'll give it a try.
Okay.
I'm usually very cautious and take things very carefully, so I think this is going to be a little bit more tricky than I'm used to.
I'm not cautious at
Also, none of this is live.
all the time.
Me as well, just run straight into it and then wonder how I die.
I'm the same way. I lose my gear all the time when I'm in survival.
I rage quit a lot and then I can't play for a while because I mean it usually has to do with lava. I don't know. It's like from the beginning I've been a lava magnet and I just I don't know.
Just place a block down between you and the lava.
Who doesn't love a hot bath, right?
Yeah, exactly. I'll try to think of it next time I die. Okay, so Jens, you're gonna go in now. You're gonna take on the creaking. The three of us are just gonna get to sit here and watch and comment on your playing.
Yes.
It won't
I think.
No.
I think it should have had more time in the
Scary
oven.
things you find in dark forests.
It's a cow.
Okay, so. Oh, but they're at the edge of the biome, right? So that's not really a confirmation.
Aggressive way.
That's not like. They're at the edge of. I can't speak. I can't speak. Like they're at the edge of the biome, so I'm not sure if.
Let's see, Jens, if you can.
But like, yeah, the rest of the biome seems empty. Like there should be like overrun with.
It is very calm.
With skeletons and spiders and shit.
Oh, okay.
There it is. Yes. Oh, there we go.
Never fucking mind.
Oh, now there's two of them.
Double. Jens, you have
Okay.
two creaking.
Okay,
Now.
now let's see. Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and this one.
The
Yes,
particles
it's
are
over here.
showing.
Where they
The animation is the animation needs some work.
try to punch it, but nothing is happening. But yeah, they.
Oops. And I fell in a hole.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
And
okay.
now
okay.
it's not looking at the creaking, so they're gonna
There-
sneak
there
up
it
on
is.
him.
Ow.
Oh, yes.
Anna, you
Okay.
were telling me that that's pretty challenging, like the mob and the block being linked.
Yeah, we haven't done anything
okay.
like this before, where you can't actually hurt the mob, but you need to find a block that it's in.
I mean, the Ender Dragon kind of has this.
A fun design challenge and a nice challenge for our engineers.
Like you can hurt the mob.
Yeah, just commentary. Whoops.
Yeah. So I'm trying.
Yeah, can't you just like pillar 3 blocks up?
Okay.
Okay, found the
I
part.
fell down in the same hole again.
Okay.
That's
I'm
all.
trying to figure out where it is.
Okay. Okay.
there-
Yeah.
there it
that's
is.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's like an interesting
Okay, so you destroyed one, then it's
way
just
to design the thing.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
it
I just
Okay, the next one.
I think like it needs something else on the way that it looks.
Don't
So
fall
it's in
into a
this tree?
hole.
Like just needs like the little bit more juice, like make particles on the ground or like
It's not safe as
a visual effect.
Where is it?
I mean, trying to keep
Okay, here it is.
eyes on it.
So now I have an axe with silk touch. So
Okay.
now I get it, and that destroys the creaking, and I get the. Here you have it, the creaking hole.
Why don't you just like put it in the ground, like dig, like while it's standing still, just like dig.
So it's got one creeper. Oh, there we have a
Okay,
zombie.
it did feel more calm.
But still, trying to keep this in view while finding the heart is still.
Come
I
on.
kind of forgot that the zombie would attack me. I was like, hey, I'm looking at you.
And like this is super easy, then all of a sudden everything is spawning at you.
Yeah, it is. So it is less mumps.
Walking backwards.
I'm pretty impressed, Jens. I think you did a good job. You not only killed.
This looks nice. Like this angle looks pretty cool.
Yeah, thankfully I had. Oops.
I like this one.
I know the compliment.
Yes.
I think like
I have iron armor.
I think like probably what I do is like make the trees taller, and like the like the top of the leaves like wider, so that it can like do like a full cover of the biome. And it would also be interesting, like gameplay wise, because like it could just be on top of
They
it.
won't be able to step further away because they're connected to the block. It's not like they can go
Yeah.
wherever they want.
It's right above you.
Oh,
It was a bit hard to see.
oh it's really staying close by.
There you go.
Nice.
I like the way it just like
That was very impressive. Yeah.
Three creaking.
like it doesn't like
That's awesome.
it doesn't even have like any track from the wind or like any horizontal momentum.
Rest for a second.
I like how it just like falls down straight.
Experience with the creaking. How often is the team play testing as you're building out the features?
It's I mean it's a continuous process, right? Because the moment you build something, then you have to play it right after, right, to check if everything is alright.
Yeah.
But beside that, then we have more extensive play testing that is scheduled on certain phases of the development.
Yeah. But testing within the team we do almost
Yeah.
daily. Like
Okay.
just loading it on someone's computer and going over there and testing.
Almost daily?
That's awesome. Well, I mean, that's the dream, right? You just get to play Minecraft every day. Jens, you've played this before, so you've seen it. This wasn't your
Yes.
first creaking experience.
And no, it wasn't. No, so I asked, can I have a build, and yeah, Anna provided. So I've been able to playtest the latest, and I'm really impressed. I
Yeah.
really like it.
It's been amazing what the team has made. I think that it's always fun to see like the ideas come to life, and especially with the creaking and the creaking heart, how many different teams had to work on it with art and sound and design and gameplay.
I like the sounds. I think the sounds are nice.
So nicely.
Thank you. We can't wait to see what players
Also, I
do with
liked it.
this when it's
Again,
out.
I like the idea of like an overworld surface spooky biome.
Because our
I think
players
that's
are
cool.
so much more creative than
And I
we
think
can
that's
ever be.
a design space that Minecraft
Friends
really
actually
doesn't
create some builds so you can
doesn't
jump into the game. So now it's gonna be Jens
doesn't
and I
like
playing.
approach very often. I can only think of the one example, which is the motion biome of like any fantastic biomes at all. This is cool.
So we're in a really cool village. The idea was that they use the new wood set in all
And there's
different
stuff.
ways.
There's like
And
I like
I'm so impressed with
honestly
how
like the paleness isn't even like what
Yeah, there
I
are,
find
like,
more
so
interesting
many
with the
different
block.
things
I
that,
think like
you
this
can do,
like the
I
actual
think
like
first
bark
thing that comes
is
to
something
mind
I
for
think
me
is interesting.
especially seeing that gazebo is like Hellbish. You know, like yeah, it's there's white wood and it's really fantasy with the lanterns and everything. But there's also like more modern things you can do, right?
I love the modern, like you're exactly right. It's very fantasy, but then also very modern. Anna, you told me you thought it had this like millennial gray, which I think is I mean, it is.
I don't get it.
I really love that for my future builds. I'm gonna use it a lot. But
I think it should be like
besides the color
I think it should be like
beautiful details.
actually
If you look
wider.
at one of the
Ooh, I like this. I like this trapdoor. I hope I get to see a better look at it.
It's really different, and it has almost a medieval look.
Yeah.
I mean,
But
a lot of the doors do.
Which build you use it on, which makes it extra cool. Oh, we have some like
Yeah, it
mouse
like
from
Yes,
the
yeah,
side
as you
too.
can see, it's really versatile, and that's a bit of I don't know, extra dimension, I guess, to the builds, because yeah, it overlaps and creates interesting effects, and it's super easy to use. You just place it, it gets random configuration, so you get a bit of variety.
yeah, I think that's a really cool idea.
This little sapling.
The sapling is
I just
sick.
wanna
I like it.
have
The tree should look like that. The tree should like kind of have this like. My mouse is not showing up, but like the tree should have this like twisted
Jens, you're
vibe.
gonna show us a way. This was your idea, Marco, of how you might use the creakings to protect yourself and
yeah.
your village.
Yeah, how
Yeah,
would you do
because
that?
The creaking is kind of protecting its own forest, right? So the same way the players could use it to protect their own base by creating devices that activate and fend off.
Oh, that's interesting. It needs a block above and
So
below
this is
it.
a piston that's going to. I mean, because basically you can only have the creaking heart work
when it's in between two pale wood blocks.
Yeah, exactly, and they need
That's
to
kinda
be
cool.
aligned.
I like that.
The same direction as the creaking guard, because it is, it's a log block with something inside, so it needs to be aligned.
I really like the
And once
texture
it's
of
in
the
right
creaking heart.
configuration, it will
It's like
activate.
very.
Okay, are you gonna activate it yet?
It is like very unapologetically like spookiness.
All right, we have a knife. Yes. So I'll pull this lever
Okay.
and see.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, I
we have
hear
it.
it. I hear it.
Yeah.
Ooh. There it is.
This. So this little contraption made it.
So
Is this a light block?
I
It looks like my collider level was like 2 or something.
using it for protection. I was thinking of more like more scheming.
Pranking.
I love that idea.
Yeah, but like, does it attack mobs? Is it like Warden?
Good. I was like, oh yeah, protect the villain.
Because I mean, it's gonna have a very weird relationship with mobs if it attacks
I
them.
love how it activates too, and the color changes.
Yes.
Yeah, since it requires a
They should,
configuration.
like, they recently added the support for emissive texture on blocks. Like, they should have used this here, right? Because like the eyes are emissive. This should be emissive
For
too,
World
right?
to Warp, we wanted to give players some feedback. And yeah, you're doing the right thing. Now it lights up, and then once it's night, it will actually spawn the creaking. A fun thing also is that if now you deactivate the piston, the block will, the creaking guard will still stay on because there's a creaking spawned.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you see now it stays,
Yeah.
because otherwise it would be too easy, right? You just remove the log, which takes like I don't know,
That's
nothing
interesting. It's kind of a
seconds if you
lock.
have an axe, and then the creaking disappears. Instead, we want you to actually engage with the block and destroy it.
Okay.
So like, once a creaking spawns, yeah,
Yeah.
Destroy the block.
Fucking-
Just
Exactly.
destroy everything
Yeah.
around it.
Or you wait
Fucking
for
they
day
explaining
one,
me?
then it will just deactivate and the creaking will disappear.
that's what I try to say. You fucking cut me off and say the same thing. What the fuck?
No, I just want to say like the new wood set is
I like it. I think it's like a little bit too
also,
pink
like,
a
it is
hue.
bit of a desaturated effect, and when you
I
aim
think
the
it should be
real
like.
garden, everything is desaturated, and the
I
space
think it
is
should be like
saturated.
just straight up
So you can also,
grayscale.
instead of bringing the block wood type out, you can bring other wood types in and actually build something in a completely different environment that makes it feel very, very unique. I really like that.
That's a really good.
Yeah, I
idea for
think
all
that's
of our
interesting.
players, which is
I
definitely
think
not
like
me.
the biome itself needs more time in the oven
now
for
we're
like
gonna
the
go to
visuals.
Our very last challenge. I am definitely not doing it though. Marco,
Okay,
you said you
let's
wanted
go.
to take Jens
Yes,
on.
yeah.
So we've built a full arena for the two of you, player versus player. What you're gonna do is inside the arena, there's a grass side and a sand side. Marco, which one are you? You're grass.
Yeah.
Jens, you're sand. In the arena, there are a bunch of creaking hearts and with creaking spawning all over. You need to use Silk Touch, take the creaking heart, and then each time deliver it into your side's like goal area. You need to get 7 of them in order to win. One thing that you'll notice is each time you put it into the goal, it will spawn more creaking because you are actually activating the heart again.
That's a good idea. That's a fun minigame. Yeah, it's nice like
Who's gonna win?
emergent gameplay.
The best one, I guess.
I think like the idea is very like well-rounded as a gameplay and like game experience thing. I just think like as an art director, it needs a bit more a bit more aesthetic development.
3, 2.
But other than that, I think it's pretty solid.
Best of luck to both of you. Okay, first. Okay, there's already a lot of creaking. So then you're following the particles and trying to get the creaking heart.
Yes, yeah, this one was
Okay,
easy to spot.
when you get one, kind of tell Anna and I, since we're watching both of your screens.
got
When
it.
you put it in the goal.
Yes.
Jens, what's happening over there?
I'm getting hit. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Okay, first one
Okay,
in.
Marco had the first one in.
But there's another one.
Ooh!
Yes.
Jens, you
Oh.
got one?
Oh, wait. That's cheating. I'm gonna put it correctly.
Yes, thank you, Jens.
There we
Okay,
go.
Jens has his first one. 1 to 1.
And then it respawns.
Wait, so does it have to like?
Take this.
Well, it's very even right
I don't know. I think like it's gonna need more. It's gonna need some in-game testing. But like, what's the distance? Does it need to be like? Is it like a trial spawner, in which it needs to be like visible to the block? Because that's the case, and that's really interesting.
Maybe they want
Oh,
to, yeah,
did you get one?
Yes. Oh, yeah, here they are. Okay.
Okay, on Marco's side, there are currently
Good job.
3 creaking looking at him. Run, Marco! Oh,
Why did Jens turn red?
okay, Jens has 3.
What the hell? He's no longer red. Oh, that's a camera. I get it.
Yeah, but that we have one.
Especially after knowing from Sandra, it was like teeth and pretzel sticks.
She can really do magic with weird things.
The animation is so like.
Jens has 4. Marco, are you at still?
They need to work the animation.
Eat something. All right, have food done.
Oh no! But I guess don't eat next to it. There, you have 64 chicken. Take a break. Okay.
No, but they can come from behind.
Okay. Wait, Jens.
Yeah, I think they're like really cool.
Marco has some
Really cool interactions with the features. Like I think it's something like gonna mesh really well with the game, but as individual features rather than as a like whole thing. They'll probably like work on it a bit, like change the trees. Cause like the trees at the moment they're just like they're pretty much just dark oak, but with a new coat of paint on.
There's one more here. Okay, but it's far.
Now if I only remembered which. Oh, I have it.
Well, what's the threshold for it to like follow you? It can't be the like FOV.
What is a group of creaking called?
Oh, where did they go? Stop.
You're gonna have to
I'm stuck.
A crunch of creaking.
Okay.
Oh, this is a problem. I have
a problem. I want to be hit, but I have a problem.
What's your
Okay, so they don't spawn.
I'm locked in, and I can't move them. Okay, I got out.
That's actually interesting too. I think maybe it would be interesting to have them like.
7.
Oh, but then you could get like soft locked, couldn't you?
Okay.
To have like if to have like they push you significantly more than most mobs.
You know, I didn't even do it. But I mean,
I tried.
You do it. Thank you 3 so much for playing. We're so excited for all of you to get to play this new game drop, having so much fun. You can play it in beta preview and snapshot very soon. Check Minecraft.net and all of our Minecraft.
Right? Is this all live? Because they said something about the like something exciting in change of. I guess that's it, huh? Oh. After credits? Thank you for watching Minecraft Live. Video on demand will be available shortly. Minecraft Live. Merci d'avoir regardé Minecraft Live. Video demand says princípio seu pu. Graças por acompanharmos el Minecraft Live. Minecraft. El vídeo bajo demanda está disponível em breve. I'm not gonna say I'm underwhelmed, but a little bit. It's like I think it's interesting to have like 2 Minecraft lives per year, and I think like we're in a pretty big transitionary period, in the sense that like we're used to Minecraft Live being this big thing in which they now it's like the big new thing that's coming, and I think like because we're coming in and having this idea of an update of being like this big annual thing that I need to have a little bit for everyone, it will be a bit underwhelming regardless, because like we're like it is intentionally smaller, but I think it's like they I forgot her name, Lady Agnes. She she was like, hey, the 2 of those drops are gonna be available within the next few months, which I think is very interesting because like it's a very interesting thing that they can focus on just 1 or 2 features, and then like really have them be like well done, and then like put them out. I think that's interesting. But also I do wonder how the bigger things are gonna happen, because like how could we get an update in this format? Like, would it be like 1 mob at a time, 1 biome at a time? I think that could certainly be doable, but for things like world generation changes, for example, like 1.18, Caves and Cliffs can never happen like in this format, right? Because it would take like significantly longer, because like for you to separate into like those like distinct pieces that work on their own but also like move towards a specific spot, it would be like more work than just like do the whole thing at once. I do think how they're gonna approach this, and like I don't doubt Mojang. Like they're very talented creators. If not sometimes a little bit like slow to react to requests and like pleas and things for the community, but I think it's I think it's something to like keep an eye out on, that like maybe some things are gonna be like awkward in transitionary period, transition period, and like and like it maybe needs some tweaking in the future, and I think like Mojang is kind of a I don't think it's useful to think of like companies and organizations as like those big like demigod entities that just like do whatever the fuck they want, don't give a shit. I think it's more useful to think of them as like giants, like as like, you know, imagine like a guy has like 10 or like 20 times larger than a white whale. Like movement is gonna be slow, and even if it's trying to have like a faster reaction, it can only do so much. So I think like I think that maybe moving to a smaller scale is significantly more interesting, because it makes the time between like feedback to implementation to feedback to implementation to like feedback and implementation, like it makes that time shorter, and because of it can like maybe make things quicker. But I also think like it should be like paid attention to by Mojang for possibly being like kind of like a dangerous thing to move towards, to be like the smaller themed updates with like 1 or 2 features are interesting, like when they're like more grouped together. But I think that like it needs a balance. Like we can't have only like having only Nether updates and Caves and Cliffs are very is very like not only like is very like unreasonable to expect from like a team of developers like every time, but also like it's unfeasible from a design perspective, because there's only so many times you can like fully revamp something until you're just adding noise for the sake of noise. But in the other hand, I think like many smaller updates may be really awkward on the long term, because it can easily feel like they don't add up too much. They're like there are big holes that need to be filled, and they can't like be filled by like, if you like keep throwing small like cups of water into a fire, like it's not gonna put the fire out. the water's just gonna turn into vapor before you can like get the whole thing. So I think there's certainly some need for a middle ground, not in terms of like making the updates themselves bigger or smaller, but instead like having smaller drops, and then once every like 2 or 3 years having like again a bigger update. I think like a neat way of putting it, of a neat way of doing it, I think. But like I guess we'll see. Like the creaking is the first. Like even Bundles of Bravery is something like wasn't straight up wasn't designed with the drop design perspective in mind, because like bundles came like at the very other side of the spectrum. Like they came on Minecraft Live 2020, like caves and cliffs, like the peak of crunch and stuff. Like we need to make like it massive, and then like they're only coming out now as a drop, so they weren't designed from the ground up with this perspective in mind. So like the Pale Garden and the creaking drop, whatever they decide to call it, it's gonna be like actually probably like the first one that's straight up designed with this in mind, and I think that's interesting because it's an interesting thing to keep in mind as one like plays and as one develops it. And I think it's something to like pay very close attention to and see how it develops in the future and what the trends had, so that like we can analyze things without having to wait like until like they're way back in the past to like analyze them. I do find the drop very interesting. Like I'm pretty excited for it to come, and I think the biome itself is something like whenever they add a new biome, I'm always like, this biome's a vibe, I love it. With this, like I can't recall the last time they added like a place. Like the Trial Chambers, I thought they look pretty sick. The Trail Ruins, I thought they looked pretty sick. The Cherry Grove, I thought looked pretty sick. Before that was 1.19, the Deep Dark, I thought it was awesome. 1.18 didn't really add many biomes, they added the mountains. I also think they're pretty cool. 1.17 didn't add any biomes, which is content. But like all the nether biomes I thought were pretty sick. So pretty much like everything they've added on the modern era is something, like every place they've added in the modern era is something that like I have a very great like level of enjoyment of. But the Pale Garden is very, I feel like it's very, very undercooked as a place. The individual features are very interesting, and I do like, I'm very like excited from pretty much all of them. I love like, I love the mob. The animation is like really not that great, but hey, it's nothing a little like fresh animations and actions and stuff can't fix. But the biome itself is something like I think it's a sore, it's kind of like a sore thumb in the world. Like I remember looking at the leaks and like I hoped they were fake, like the screenshot leaks of the thingy of the biome. I hoped they were fake, and also I felt like this is just too like it's just too undercooked. Like I don't really have many better adjectives to use it. Like the biome itself looks undercooked. I think they could have like, they could do something much like make the trees much taller and like the vines like go much lower down, and make the forest like denser in the sense that like there's more trees packed in one small area, and then like have that, I think would be like very interesting for a biome instead of this like dark oak forest at home. I think the wood type is something like I'm pretty interested in. I think the paleness isn't pale enough. I think it needs to be like I think it needs to be like cranked up a little bit, and I feel like the texture, because whenever they add a new wood, like oftentimes it's just like the same texture, but like color shifted. I think like for the creaky, they could make like come on, you can change like the shape of the wood, make like into a proper spooky wood texture, give it like a little bit of maybe randomization of like the texture, and make like the wood have like boards that are like actually like cracked or like off placed, and then like have a proper like spooky wood type. I think could be cool. I love the bark, no notes. I love the creaky heart, no notes. The creaky model and texture, no notes. I just think like when you put all those things together, the way that they've been placed into the same the way that like all the ingredients are good, but the way that the recipe was like performed wasn't. Like it needs more focus, it needs more design, I think. Like I think this is the first time I've ever been like kind of disappointed with a place in Minecraft, which is kind of surprising because I'm often very in love, and like I see a place and I'm like, I love this. Like ever since I watched the Minecraft live for the Nether update, and I saw the Soul Sand Valley, like my mind was blown. Like that place looks amazing, and I think that like I think like the Pale Garden needs that kind of focus. It needs that kind of like art direction, and not like how can we make this similar to other things, but rather how can we make this interesting regardless of what we have already in the game or we don't. I think like that's probably a better place to approach it. All in all, I think the features are interesting. I hate the biome. I'm sorry. I think like it needs just a little bit more juice, a little bit more time in the oven. But I think this could be like very, very good if the devs are willing to like focus a bit on the biome itself. Because all the other features seem to like be doing pretty alright. Like it's not really rocket science to add a new wood type to Minecraft. But like the biome itself is something that needs more time in the oven. All in all, I'm excited. I'm excited. Usually the things you see on Minecraft Live are like very like pretty early in design. Like I hate when people bring this up, like the fireflies. Like I think I like it when Mojang shows things that are in development. And like I think maybe just having like a little bit of text that's like in the same way the Minecraft beta and alpha had like an indev. Come on, I gotta be the one saying it. Had like text in the corner that was like Minecraft indev. They could have like text in the corner instead of saying Minecraft Live after show. They could be like, those features are a work in progress. And they like really let the community like really let them know that this is a work in progress, and like it not only can be changed but will be changed later on. I do like seeing things early in development. I think it's fun. I love devlogs. I love like this kind of thing. All in all, I think it's pretty good. I think it's pretty cool. I'm excited for the features. I'm excited, and I hope that this biome does not generate very often, if that's what it looks like. But I do think it's like there's not much else for them to focus on unless they decide to add new features, which, hey, always welcome. But like other than that, I think like they should focus on the biome. So I guess that's it. I did enjoy it. I'm excited for the bundles drop, which I assume is gonna be like. I mean, like, when is the creaking drop gonna come out? Cause I thought like I was thinking October, like late October, but it's already like almost the beginning of the October. And like, what are they gonna do? 3 snapshots or like 4 snapshots and then release the thing? That doesn't seem right. That seems like too little time. But like, when else? Like that would be the perfect time to add a biome like this, to be all spooky and stuff. I'm a bit worried, but mostly I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it, and I hope like by next year, when the drops are more like a little bit more settled as a like on the Minecraft Live. Oh yeah, because there are gonna be 2 Minecraft Lives per month. So if they announce 2 drops per Minecraft Live, roughly on average, so it means that's gonna be like each drop is like 3 months, ish. I don't know. Either way, looking forward to it. Certainly not as hype worthy, but I'm looking forward to it all the same. And I think like this could potentially be like a very healthy way for Minecraft to develop, with like smaller feature drops that are like more focused on one thing instead of having to cater to an entire gigantic like ultra multifaceted community. Again, I'm excited, and I hope it goes well. Now, I would actually play Minecraft Updates Play, but I am tired. I have not yet taken my meds, and I kind of want to hear other people's thoughts on it, because I've only ever heard my own so far. That's it. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.